Is a digital euro coming? After the rise of Bitcoin and Facebook's plans for the digital currency, Libra, more and more countries are also considering digitizing their money. So in Europe, it may only be a matter of time. What a digital euro would mean for citizens, and what the risks are. So far, the limits in the financial world have been clearly defined. On the one hand, there were digital, and regulated cyber currencies such as Bitcoin. On the other hand, the traditional currencies under the supervision of the central banks. But the line is becoming more and more blurred. With Libra, Facebook is developing a virtual currency that is supposed to be pegged to dollars or euros. The socialist-ruled Venezuela was the first state to introduce a cryptocurrency as an official means of payment. And the Swedish central bank has been testing an e-krona since this year. The question remains, could there soon also be a digital euro? Digital euro. The ECB is still in the research phase. The European Central Bank, which is responsible for monetary policy in the euro area, is still cautious. The new ECB boss Christine Lagarde has made positive comments about digital money in the past and has the topic researched in working groups. But for some, that's not enough. The IT Industry Association Bitkom warns that Europe will be left behind in the development of digital currencies internationally and is calling for the pace of testing a digital euro to be increased significantly. The call for innovations is also getting louder from science, led by Professor Dr. Philipp Sonner, who heads the Blockchain Center at the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management, FSBC, published an open letter to a number of economists in June calling on the European Central Bank and the Euro countries to develop a roadmap for a digitally programmable euro by 2024. This is how it could work theoretically. The ECB provides every citizen with an account in which the digital euros are stored. A kind of wallet, as you already know from other cryptocurrencies. You could then simply pay by smartphone. Advantages of a digital euro. A digital euro would have a number of advantages. We live in a world where more and more payments are being made and processed online. Complete value chains are being digitized. In the so-called Internet of Things, even cars or machines will carry out transactions automatically in the future. At the same time, the market power of digital giants from the USA and China such as Amazon and Alibaba is growing in the new platform economy. In this world, a central digital currency could play a crucial role in the financial architecture. The US and China do not sleep in the development of virtual currencies and could use them to expand their influence worldwide. If Europe does not want to be crushed between the superpowers, it should promote its own solution. The Banking Association therefore classifies digital money as an innovation with significant potential. A competitive payment system can only be based on a uniform standard and a single currency, it said. That means, the euro, which is already one of the world's leading currencies. At the same time, a digital euro could reduce transaction costs. Businesses and consumers alike would benefit from this. At the same time, a secure, stable and uniform digital currency should increase convenience for users. This would give more people confidence in cashless payments. Risks with the digital euro. However, there are also risks with central bank digital money. Because there is little experience with digital currencies so far, the effects of a virtual central bank currency on financial stability are uncertain. In addition, there would of course be data protection and IT security. A digital euro can certainly only function on the basis of an absolutely secure technical infrastructure. Otherwise, the risk of digital robberies and frauds would be great. Some people fear that the introduction of digital currencies will put an end to cash. The Germans in particular are very sensitive to this. But this scenario seems unrealistic for a very long time to come. The ECB would probably also initially issue a digital euro in parallel with cash. The revolution of money, that much is certain, will probably take place in several stages.